All right, so now let's me just go ahead and type here, and what I like to create here is basically a new version of ChatGPT which can do internet surfing as well and give me the latest data as in whenever it is asked for, right? So although ChatGPT version 4 with with web browsing which is enabled, it's almost doing the same thing. But let's say if I like to have an assistant which can do the same thing for me, so I like to play with that particular thing. You can have any sort of idea. You can also ask GPT to give you certain ideas around that, like what assistant can be made out of that, so that it can be more productive for any of these people who are out there, right? So let's think from that perspective as well, like what problem you basically wanted to solve here, right? And I'll definitely go ahead with the internet version of GPT itself. Let's go ahead and ask that. Can you go ahead and create for me a custom GPT which is enabled with internet browsing, and it can it can serve any latest data and give me suggestions based on that for my questions, right? So now this is the basic question which I have given to this, and this is the basic prompt actually you are giving, right? So and that is what on top of that it is going to GPT builder will try to suggest something, and you as you see that this is already churning here, and it's already thinking, and its processor is behind the scenes, it's already working on the draft, right? And this is what this has started getting updating that particular GPT, and with that particular brainstorming which is it's doing behind the scenes, it is going to suggest us a few of the choices for that. And you see that it says like first of all, great choice, I suggest naming GPT Web Explorer. Does this name work for you? So if this works for you, obviously go ahead with that. Otherwise you can ask for some other names as well. Looks fine to me. And let's see what are the other questions which it is going to ask us the next year, right? So and it's going to now create this profile picture, and that is where DALL-E is working behind the scenes. Like, so DALL-E is also recently happened with that chat GPT, wherein for the paid users they have introduced this DALL-E so that you can ask a DALL-E to create an image out of that. And this is what it is trying to create an image, and that is what it has given the image. In case if you don't like, you can obviously ask to update this particular image or come up with this new image, right? So here's the profile picture for Web Explorer, and on the right side you see that the preview, how it is coming up. So left side, how you're making your chat GPT, custom GPT. First of all, this is the draft version, and the right side how this is going to look alike to the users who are actually going to use, like, and it says like Web Explorer, I serve the web for the latest data to inform and suggest. And here also you can try working with that, like how it is actually working, and then the feedback can be given to the draft version. Okay, I wanted to tweak something, so it can certainly do that as well for you. All right, so what we have done so far, we have created our one of that custom GPT, wherein the first phase is we have given the name, the Web Explorer, wherein GPT has suggested us, and it has also created and the icon for that, which is using the DALL-E, of course. And these icons are obviously is exclusive to you, which is means like it's nowhere used, and obviously there should not be any copyright issue because you have out of the flow you have just created. So in the next video, what we are going to do here is we are going to extend this particular GPT creation, and we are going to see other options to that, like the questions which it is asking. Let's say firstly, when it comes to providing information, how detailed should responses be? So let's go ahead and complete these questionnaire sections into the next video itself.